better you say we don't understand it very well. We are sincere that way, you know. However, the patient, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Because one, there are cases where you put them on these glasses and the lot, still more, they keep going down. Like any other disease. But there are cases, you give them glasses, they're very happy. And they're able to do their functions normally. Step 3.
I think they're on board now. We can. 7 participants.
They are on board. Yeah? Okay. Then we go backward, isn't it?
On step 1.
21 up. Huh?
Just remaining with 8.
I think.
Just remaining with 8.
8 minutes.
Yeah, it's like somewhere.
So this is 21. 20 we did. Or tilting, okay?
No. Did we?
Yes, head tilt. Step
About
3.
Hypertropia.
Hypertropia. Waist on head tilt right or head tilt left. Superior muscles remaining must conform to the following pattern. Where are we? Muscles remaining. Muscles remaining must conform to the following pattern. One remains with either 2 superiors or 2 inferior muscles. One is a rectus muscle and the other an oblique muscle. One is right eye and another is a left eye. In step 3, hypertropia, waist on head tilt to the right or head tilt to the left. Superior muscles, superior rectus and superior oblique intort the eyes. Inferior muscles extort the eyes. When the head is tilted downwards to the right shoulder, eyes undergo corrective torsion, right eye intorted, left eye extorted. When the head is tilted to the right, there will be intorted by contraction of the right superior rectus and right superior oblique. They work together in effecting intorsion and neutralize. If one of these muscles is paretic muscle responsible for hypertropia, the vertical intorsion will not be neutralized and the hypertropia will be worse. This is better patient remuneration. Concluding which muscle is the paretic muscle. If one is left with the 2 superior muscles, paretic muscle is the one on the same side as the shoulder towards which the head tilt makes the hypertropia worse. The paretic muscle, one on the same side as the shoulder towards which the head tilt makes hypertropia worse. If it's right, then you are talking of the right. If one is left with 2 inferior muscles, paretic muscle is the one on the side opposite the shoulder towards which the head tilt makes the hypertropia worse. If it's left, it's opposite. If it's right, it's the same right shoulder. In each case, one muscle is an elevator and the other muscle a depressor of the 2 left in step 3. But you need a card like that. The muscles will remain with it. One is an elevator, one is a depressor. So it's a question of if you are going to have rectus muscles, if one is left with the 2 superior muscles, it means opposite. If you are left with inferior muscles, the one on the same side. abducens. Abducens is a nerve which supplies the muscle which abducts. Abduction. That's located in the floor of the fourth ventricle beneath the facial colliculus. Facial nerve fasciculus loops over the top of the abducens. Nucleus contains motor neurons and interneurons that project to the contralateral medial rectus. Contralateral. Contralateral. The other side. Contralateral. Lateral is the same side. Okay. That project to the contralateral medial rectus and subnucleus to mediate conjugate gaze. No. Damage to the abducens nucleus always results in a gaze pause. You can't look there or look there because this muscle is for abduction, abducens. Okay. And when there is damage to the abducens nucleus, always results in a gaze pause, causes pontine infarction, pontine glioma, which is a tumor on the pons, and the cerebellar tumors. Fasciculus, these are the bundle. You remember that she was asking about those bundles like in a pipe. They refer to that as fasciculus. Fibers emerge at the pontomedullary junction just lateral to the pyramidal prominence. Foveal's syndrome is due to damage to the fasciculars in the dorsal pons, ipsilateral abduction weakness, associated ipsilateral facial weakness, ipsilateral facial analgesia, and ipsilateral Horner's syndrome, ipsilateral deafness, ipsilateral on the same side. Miller's Gubler syndrome due to damage to the fasciculars in the ventral pons, pyramidal tract involved, ipsilateral abduction, and contralateral hemiplegia because of the crossing over. Going backward. From there, Nisa. Yes, picture. On picture. I cannot put on the paper. It's the drawing the way the fibers are. Okay, that's what I was talking. Then the next one. You're up to 29. Okay. 25, 26. Yeah, that's up on 27. Okay. Miller-Gobler, these are rare syndromes. Syndromes are always rare. Possible causes: brainstem vascular disease in the elderly, tumors, and demyelination. Demyelination, like which other disease causes demyelination? Polio, isn't it? Poliomyelitis. The covering there is destroyed. And then see, they can't move nice. Peripheral nerve subarachnoid space. After leaving the brainstem, the nerve courses upwards along the clavus and then penetrates the dura. Within the prepontine basal system, nerve is vulnerable to compression or invasion by bacillar tumors, such as acoustic neuroma, nasopharyngeal carcinoma. Increased intracranial pressure can cause downward displacement of the brainstem to produce an abducens nerve palsy by stretching the subarachnoid segment. Peripheral nerve petrous space. Abducens nerve enters the dura on the clivus below the posterior clinoid process, passes around or through the inferior petrosal sinus, and passes beneath the petroclinoid ligament. Granadigo's syndrome, never affected by infections of the temporal bone, gives rise to facial pain in association with sixth nerve palsy. Some of these I've never seen here or in UK. I've never seen. Peripheral nerve, cavernous sinus and orbit. In cavernous sinus, the sixth nerve runs forward with the third nerve and fourth nerve to enter the orbit through the superior orbital fissure. Sixth nerve runs through the center of the cavernous sinus. Sixth nerve terminates by innervating the lateral rectus muscle. The sixth nerve palsy, common with head trauma at any age. It's innervating the lateral muscle, the lateral rectus. If you have a sixth nerve palsy, it means you can't turn your eye laterally. Lateral rectus, when it contracts, it turns the eye laterally. So if you are failing to see this side, you have to turn the whole head to see. It means you've got a lateral rectus palsy. These are nice, usual references. I think of this, I like the first one myself. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Who is that? Who's got questions?
Actually, no one has written any question.
Nothing. So valumendo no vakashana kuverenga nomba kungandaka. Christopher, you have a question?
No, doctor.
Okay, thanks. Are things clear? Christopher,
Very
are
clear.
things clear?
I gave them.
This one.
You said it last the other day.
Okay. So paratwa perere you gave them. Nga patwa pusha.
Yeah, it was one.
Twali pusha yonse. Or you gave them the whole. Okay. That's okay. So let's see the next one. Is
the cranial nerve 6 affected with tube?
Affected
by tube. There are like a lot of complications when someone was involved in an accident and those issues. Others they fail to look in the sides.
Yes, is it? The cranial nerve supplies which muscle? Lateral rectus. Lateral rectus, for you to look this side, lateral rectus is the one which has to turn the eye. After contracting the eye, this one will see the other side. In this eye, it's the medial, because the two work together. On the side of the lesion, this side, the lateral rectus, which will work with the left medial rectus. Two eyes can look there. Apart from you turning the head towards that side. Yes, you turn the head two muscles, right and this side, right lateral rectus and left medial rectus.
Someone wants clarity on side 19 and 20.
19 and 20.
And doesn't play.
Here we're talking of isolated fourth nerve pulse. Okay. Whoever is who is involved, my dear.
At the moment.
Who push a question?
Damon Pierre.
Is there?
Yes. This
one. Damon.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Morning. What is your question?
Yeah. Okay, it's not really a question, but I wasn't clear on step 1 and step 2 of zipped fourth cranial nerve.
Okay, step 1.
Yes, it wasn't clear. I think.
What we're trying to do here is we're trying to work out the clinical evaluation of an isolated fourth nerve pulse.
Yes, sir.
There are 3 steps. In step 1, you have to identify the side of hyperdeviation where the eye is higher in the primary position. As patient is looking ahead, you check which eye appears to be higher than the other.
Okay.
That's step 1. Identify the side of hyperdeviation in the primary position of gaze.
Okay.
This reduces the number of vertically acting muscles in the 2 eyes. Which are the ones which play? You have got your right eye is the superior rectus muscle.
Yes.
Right superior rectus, right inferior oblique, left inferior oblique, and the left superior rectus. These are the 4 muscles which elevate, isn't it? Elevating the eyes. That's the hyperdeviation, looking upward.
Okay.
Once you identify those.
Yes, it's clear, sir.
Yeah. Right hyperdeviation, possible weak muscle. If this is the right, I hope you are seeing the diagram. I'm looking, you know.
Yes, I'm able to see.
Okay, if you are there, if the right superior rectus is hyperdeviated, it means the right inferior rectus muscle is weaker, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Possible weak muscles, right inferior rectus, right superior oblique, these 2. If the right eye is higher, it means these 2 muscles are weak. That's why this eye appears higher than the other side. Are we together, my dear? Right hyperdeviation, possible weak muscles, right inferior rectus, right superior rectus. Equally, in the other eye, it will be the left inferior oblique and the left superior rectus. So you have 4 muscles to have right hyperdeviation. The 2 eye should fit for this eye to be higher than the left. Or these muscles here, the elevators, are weak in the left eye and the right eye is appearing to be higher. Are we clear there? This is where the game is. If the right is higher, the depressors of the right are weak, or the elevators of the left are weak. That's why the right is looking higher. Common sense there. So a right hyperdeviation, you have right inferior rectus, right superior oblique, left inferior oblique. These four muscles will be the ones responsible, one of them. Understand the concept. There's the right eye. If this is hyperdeviated, it means higher than the left. For this to be higher, it means these two muscles are weak. The depressors in the right eye, or the elevators in the left eye are weak. So this eye isn't elevated to the same level as the right.
Okay.
So right hyperdeviation, most weak muscles, right inferior rectus, right superior oblique, left inferior oblique, and the left superior rectus. These are the four muscles. 2 here, 2 there. Left hyperdeviation, possible weak muscles. If this is the left hyperdeviation, these are weak in the left, the depressors, or these are weak, the elevators in the right eye. That's what is here. These are the four muscles. The hyperdeviated one, the depressors are weak. And in the other eye, other possibility, so this eye looks like it's hyperdeviated. Meanwhile, it's the other one. I think that's the first step to understand that.
Okay.
Are you clear now there?
Yes, yes.
The hyperdeviated eye, it means the two depressors are weak, or the other opposite eye, the elevators are weak. That's why it is lower than the hyperdeviated eye. That's the concept here. The one hyperdeviated, depressors are weak, or the other one which is not hyperdeviated, the elevators are weak.
Okay, it's clear, sir.
It's clear, step one. Very good.
Yes.
Now, step two. You have to observe an increase in hyperdeviation with lateral gaze to the opposite side. In other words, if there is a right hyperdeviation, lateral gaze, when you look to the left, there will be increase in hyperdeviation in this eye. Are you getting me?
Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor.
The right eye, where we say there's hyperdeviation, when it looks to the left, there is increase in hyperdeviation. Vertical rectus muscles, the superior rectus and inferior rectus have their greatest vertical action and the least torsional action when the eye is abducted. So the muscles to look at are the rectus muscles. In other words, which are the rectus one? Here is the
superior.
This right superior rectus and right inferior rectus. These are weak. That's why when you look there, the hyperdeviation is more. Equally, in this eye, it will be the obliques. In left hyperdeviation, looking to the left side, due paralysis of the left inferior rectus will be worse on the left side in abducted position. Abducted. This looking outward is abduction. Look, this one looking inward is adduction. So in left hypertropia, due to paresis of the left inferior rectus, this is left inferior rectus, this one. Paresis of what? No, right. Right superior rectus will be worse on gaze right, since the right eye is abducted on the right gaze. I think it's to follow these two steps slowly. You work out.
Okay.
If this is the eye, right eye is left. If this right eye looks to the left, it's these muscles, you know. In left hypertropia, left eye is this one. If this eye, left hypertropia due to paresis of the left inferior rectus will be worse in gaze right. The gaze right. This gaze right is this side. It's a question. It's looking the opposite side. If you are not clear, what is where is very far, isn't it? You come.
No, it's clear, sir.
It's clear now, eh?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. If it's clear.
Okay.
Talumba kabotu.
Yebo.
Yebo is Zimbabwe. Okay. No, it's just a question of understanding. You know, this is weak. It's weak. The eye will be higher. When you look the other side, you know, like this eye, the two eyes. Looking to the right is these muscles. In the right eye, they look it's these, which are more important to take the eyes to look to the right. When you are looking to the left, it's these muscles, the left one and this one.
Okay.
So that both eyes are looking in the same direction. Normally, you don't have one eye looking the other side and the other one is failing to look. Both eyes look in the same direction. Any other person with a question, please? Bro, is it?
It's like
There's something I wanted to ask. I don't normally take warning. Okay, the questions, the people, if you have questions, you can ask anytime. The rest is the West Quarter. Yeah, let me show you. Question. Bane papa no bunga tapabansoni bali bobeta bwakakose. Time to do that is now. Kubeaka no bunga. Wa more ophthalmology.
Yeah. Yeah, doctor. That's my question.
Okay. Straight and
At least that person never banned.
Oh, someone had a concern. So I think a picture would have given better clarification.
I did well. Oh.
Either.
Either
Made them. Ni tamu ni pili.
Madam Aida. She's listening. Madam Aida, I am told you had a question.
Sir, no, not really the question. I wasn't clear. Yeah, I wasn't clear on the muscles you were talking about. So I was suggesting, if the slide had a picture.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
Let's go to the slide. Slide what? Just a minute. Let me try to explain nicely for you. This one. If I slide it out. You can see, mommy, this slide here, step 2. This is the right eye, and this is the left eye. That center is telling us left eye. This center is telling us right eye. Now, on the lateral side, in the right eye, this one, you have got the speedo rectus. You also have the inferior rectus. Then the medial, where the medial muscles is the right inferior oblique and the right superior oblique. So when you look to the right side, the main muscles will be these two in this eye. When you are looking to the right side, it will be the right superior rectus and the right inferior oblique. They help the eye go in the right eye to look to the right. In the left, it will be left inferior oblique and the left superior oblique. Because the obliques are inside, the recti muscles are on the outer side. So these two are pairs which work together to move the two eyes to the right. Equally, the left superior rectus, left inferior rectus, the right inferior oblique and the right superior oblique, they move the eyes to the other side. Now, and the deviation, which means of the two eyes, one is higher than the other one. If we are looking, for example, vertical rectus muscles superior rectus and inferior rectus, they have their greatest vertical action and the least torsion when the eye is abducted. In other words, when you look outward, abduction is looking outward, adduction is looking towards the center. For example, in the two eyes, when we look to the right side, here, I hope you can see my pointer, where my pointer is. It means the two eyes are abducting towards the right, especially here. The right eye is looking there. So in abduction, what you see is the greatest action there. Superior rectus and inferior rectus, they have their greatest vertical action in the abduction. So these two muscles, the rectus here, in abduction, that's where they have greatest action. When you look the other side, it's these now. They're looking on the left side. It's this. They go there. So in the left hyperdeviation, the left eye is higher than the right. That's the meaning of left hyperdeviation, due to paresis of the right superior rectus. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So in the left hyperdeviation, due to paresis, this is paralyzed, will be worse on gaze right. When you look to the right, this will be worse, because here, this muscle is paralyzed. Since the right eye is abducted on the right gaze, in the left hyperdeviation due to paresis of the right superior rectus will be worse than this when you look to the other side, and better of the other side. So it's looking at these are pairs of four muscles per eye, but they are to remove the eyes to the right is this outer and this inner. They have to work together. These two and these two, they will look to the right side. When you are looking to the left, it's the outer, the rectus muscles, and the inferior ones, the obliques in the other eye. So it's a set, this one and the other one. That's when now, if there is a paresis, it means that set, that eye can't move. Like looking to the left, if any of these is paralyzed, this eye won't move. It won't look to the left properly. But here, these they are not paralyzed, they will look. It just to go. If you still can't understand, come when I come tomorrow or after tomorrow. We go through so that you are comfortable and you understand properly.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Another question.